I wasn't ready to say anything before, but I'm ready now.
Holding back tears.
I've been dealing with problems with my health. It hurts me to tell you. Today, I miss it so much. The people. I miss them. If I can't run, I'll walk. If I can't walk, I'll crawl.
Celine Dion broke down in tears while sharing updates on her illness and just how much it is affecting her life and career. In fact, fans have been moved to tears by the first glimpse of the star's new documentary, which explores how her life has changed since her devastating health diagnosis. The Canadian artist will offer a rare behind-the-scenes look at her life as she struggles with stiff person syndrome, a rare and incurable autoimmune condition that causes muscle stiffness in the torso and can lead to muscle rigidity and spasms. Dion was forced to reschedule the European leg of her world tour following her diagnosis. She later announced the cancellation of the entire world tour in May 2023. The first trailer for I Am Celine Dion, directed by Oscar nominee Irene Taylor, was released on Thursday, the 23rd of May. It shows Dion, 56, sitting in a chair as she says, "I have been diagnosed with a very rare neurological disorder, and I wasn't ready to say anything before, but I'm ready now," she adds with a sigh. Dion's candor in the clip, along with its montage of her live performances and studio recordings, left fans emotional as they expressed their love for the My Heart Will Go On star.
I miss it so much. The people. I miss them. If I can't run, I'll walk. If I can't walk, I'll crawl.
Celine Dion made me cry, and her documentary isn't even out yet, one viewer wrote on X. Another commented, "After watching the trailer, I think us fans are going to be in for one hell of an emotional roller coaster. She is such a force of nature, and I am so proud of her and to be her fan. I will not be able to handle this documentary about Celine Dion. I will need to take a day to just cry because the trailer is already making want to sob. I love Celine," one fan said. "Celine Dion's strength and resilience to endure is truly inspiring," another viewer agreed. "We love you, Celine." An official logline for the documentary said it will serve as a love letter to her fans and highlight the music that has guided her life while also showcasing the resilience of the human spirit. For context, in a surprising revelation back in December 2022, Celine Dion, the iconic Canadian singer, announced the postponement of several European tour dates due to a health condition known as stiff person syndrome, SPS. This neurological disorder, characterized by painful spasms and muscle rigidity, took center stage as Dion opened up about her diagnosis in a heartfelt video posted on her Instagram account. Dion, renowned for her powerhouse vocals and resilience in the face of adversity, shared, "While we're still learning about this rare condition, we now know this is what's been causing all of the spasms that I've been having." Stiff person syndrome, though rare, has profound implications for those affected, impacting their daily lives and, in Dion's case, necessitating the postponement of highly anticipated performances. The announcement of Dion's health condition was accompanied by a sincere apology to her fans. "I'm so sorry we have to change our tour plans for Europe one more time. First, we had to move the shows because of the pandemic. Now it's my health issues causing us to postpone the shows," she expressed. "I am doing a little bit better, but I'm still experiencing some spasms. I need to be in top shape when I'm on stage. I honestly can't wait, but I'm just not there yet. I'm doing my very best to get back to the level that I need to be so that I can give 100% at my shows, because that's what you deserve." Stiff person syndrome is a rare autoimmune neurological condition that affects the central nervous system, leading to painful spasms and muscle rigidity. These symptoms can worsen over time, posing significant challenges to affected individuals. Symptoms associated with stiff person syndrome primarily involve painful spasms and muscle rigidity, with spasms commonly originating in the back and legs. These spasms may be triggered by events, sudden movements, cold temperatures, emotional stress, specific touches or sensations, and certain exercises. The resulting contractions make the affected area stiff and rigid, leading to difficulties in walking, a general sense of unsteadiness, a rigid posture, chronic pain, shortness of breath, changes in spinal alignment or spinal cord compression, and psychological issues such as anxiety. Less common symptoms include eye movement issues leading to double vision, speech problems, and coordination issues. The broad spectrum of symptoms underscores the challenges individuals with stiff person syndrome face on a daily basis, impacting both their physical and emotional well-being. The exact cause of stiff person syndrome remains elusive, with experts theorizing that symptoms may be triggered by an autoimmune reaction targeting a protein called GAD, which plays a role in the production of a neurotransmitter that regulates nerve signals. When this happens, the nervous system becomes overactive and overstimulated, resulting in the symptoms of stiff person syndrome. However, the initial trigger for this autoimmune reaction remains unknown. While treatments are available to manage the symptoms of stiff person syndrome, there is currently no known cure. The focus is on alleviating pain, improving muscle function, and enhancing overall quality of life for individuals affected by this challenging condition. As for Celine Dion, the timeline of her diagnosis remains undisclosed. However, she chose to share her journey with the world in December 2022, offering a glimpse into the struggles she faced amid the European leg of her Courage World Tour. Unfortunately, in a somber update in May 2023, Dion announced the cancellation of the remaining tour dates through 2024, signaling an indefinite hiatus from the stage. Dion's decision to cancel the tour dates was driven by the profound impact of stiff person syndrome on her daily life. In her own words, she revealed it's
Stiff person syndrome, which affects something like 1 in a million people. This is what's been causing all of this.
In any case, throughout this entire season she has been sick, there have been several conspiracy theories on the true nature of Celine Dion's illness. For starters, in an exclusive chat with the French publication 7 Jours in 2023, Claudette, who is not only a singer but also the CEO and spokesperson for the Fondation Maman Dion, an organization founded by their mother to help disadvantaged kids, spilled the tea that's making us all clutch our pearls. There are some who have lost hope because that is a disease that is not known, Claudette shared. But that's not all. The Fondation Maman Dion, the organization Claudette is representing, is practically the hotline for Celine enthusiasts pouring their hearts out. If you only knew how many calls we receive at the foundation to hear from Celine, Claudette revealed, people from all corners of the globe are reaching out, confessing their undying love for Celine and showering her with prayers. It's like a symphony of support, and we're all just hanging on the edge of our seats, waiting for the next chapter in this gripping story. But here's the heartbreaking twist that's bringing tears to our eyes. Celine, despite her incredible work ethic and legendary discipline, is facing a battle where control over her own muscles seems to slip away like sand through her fingers. Claudette revealed this, saying, "She works hard, but she has no control over her muscles. What makes me sad is that she was also so disciplined. It's tragic, isn't it? The woman who graced us with hits like My Heart Will Go On and The Power of Love is now caught in a struggle where even her own body has turned against her. How unfair can life be?" Claudette added that the 56-year-old songstress still wants to perform despite her illness. "It's true that in both our dreams, the goal is to return to the stage. In what capacity? I don't know," she said. "The vocal cords are muscles, and the heart is also a muscle. This is what gets to me. Since it's one case in millions, scientists didn't do that much research because it didn't affect that many people." According to Claudette, their sister Linda has been living with Dion in Las Vegas in the United States, as the singer receives care from doctors who specialize in stiff person syndrome. In any case, it seems some fans are either in denial or do not believe what Celine's sister revealed. Celine Dion was out there living her best life just about a month ago. "Do not believe what her lying sister has to say," one fan commented. A second fan added, "I think given what's happened to Britney Spears, it's acceptable to have some skepticism towards a situation because the people caring for the person inherit the music rights of the person. I don't know about Celine, but I do pray for her and understand chronic illness can have good, bad days." Now, it's crucial to acknowledge that skepticism among fans is entirely warranted. You see, in a rare public appearance on October 30th, Celine Dion graced a National Hockey League match between her beloved Montreal Canadiens and the Vegas Golden Knights at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The event sparked a glimmer of hope among fans who witnessed photographs and videos of the iconic singer engaging in animated conversations with the head coach and players. The shared moments circulated on social media, becoming a beacon of optimism for many, leading them to speculate that Dion might be on the path to recovery. She also shared photos of her posing with her 3 sons, Renee, Charles, and twins Eddie and Nelson, after the match on her social media, with the caption, "My boys and I had such a fun time visiting with the Montreal Canadiens after their hockey game with Vegas Golden Knights in Las Vegas Monday night." Additionally, Celine made a rare appearance at Katy Perry's concert, which was held at the Resorts World Theater, Las Vegas. The singer was seen dancing throughout the show, giving fans and officials more confidence she can return to the stage in 2024. Additionally, some fans are convinced that Dion has been lying about her illness. Let me break it down for you. In 2018, Celine launched her gender-neutral line through an enticing commercial that depicted Dion running from authorities in a hospital after she magically changed the clothes of the babies in the nursery to a more unisex look from their regular pink and blue outfits. The new garments included black stars and the words "New Order." While the line hoped to promote gender equality and the freedom for a child to express themselves through clothes, several people, including Monsignor John Esseff, a priest with 65 years experience and an exorcist for over 40 years, claimed that this gender thing was demonic. Following Celine's illness, some fans speculated that it was a whole plot to cover the drama caused by her demonic clothing line. Well, her choice of colors for children's clothing shows that Celine might have gone to the dark side. On the other hand, people also say that her traumatic past might have taken a toll on her mental health. If you recall, the superstar singer was 12 when she met her then 38-year-old future husband, René Angelil. They didn't begin dating until she turned 19, but the truth was that her husband left her for himself. What's more, her marriage was not at all like fairy tales, as we can't even imagine how much she sacrificed herself to maintain her and her husband's image. But giving all yourself to this type of marriage can never be easy. Talking about her marriage, she once said, "René and I had our tough times. It wasn't always easy. We had tension between us. It's never easy being husband and wife, but add to that we are in business together, dealing with all the added pressures of shows, concerts, tours, traveling. It was hard, a lot of hard work. It's hard to imagine what dirty tricks René might have played to get Celine under his spell." Anyway, another conspiracy theory that's been making rounds online is that Celine Dion might be sick because she allegedly uses adrenochrome. A Twitter user brought up the rumor again after Claudette's statement regarding Celine's poor health. He wrote, "Celine Dion, what a shame. Such a beautiful voice. This is the price they all are to pay for fame. Word has it her supply chain has been cut off. Adrenochrome, that is their food. Warning, save your souls." This is where things get messy. Adrenochrome used to be just a name in fiction, a drug used for intoxication in novels. But recently, the rumors surrounding the substance have left everyone shocked and terrified. Adrenochrome is said to be a part of many blood libel and satanic ritual abuse stories. That's right. Celine is supposedly involved in a scandal that not only involves child AB, but something much more sinister. According to theories online, global elites feel the need to procure so many children in order to harvest their blood. The Turner sources of adrenochrome, which prevents blood clotting, have potent hallucinatory effects. It is said to be used by elites to ensure their immortality. Moreover, adrenochrome is said to be harvested from torture and drinking rituals dedicated to Satan. People say that the pattern of Celine's deteriorating health is a telltale sign of adrenochrome consumption. Some pointed out how many celebrities are suddenly losing their health and youth after being forced to stop taking adrenochrome. He wrote, "Spot the celebrities and politicians who have adrenochrome withdrawal. They look older than a corpse in the grave. For example, Celine Dion Madonna. Just watch the film Doctor Sleep. It shows you what they do to the little ones." Another recounted the effects of adrenochrome on the body, which involves sudden aging. There's no need to mention how quickly and terribly Celine seems to have aged in the last few years. Numerous adrenochrome effects look like sudden aging, with the body returning to its real age appearance and looking like a zombie. The same goes for Philip, Johnny Depp, Celine Dion, Ariana Grande, and many more who have suffered visible and shocking physical changes in the last 5 to 10 years. Celine isn't the first celebrity said to be involved in this horrifying practice. Sandra Bullock openly admitted to her adrenochrome use in an interview and even explained the origins of the compound, an extraction from a piece of skin that came from a young person, far, far away. They somehow figured out how to extract it from the foreskin of a Korean baby. In any case, the toll on Celine's ability to perform, both physically and vocally, has left fans eagerly awaiting news of her return to the stage. However, the question of whether Celine Dion can still sing with stiff person syndrome is a complex one. The spasms and their impact on her vocal cords have undeniably posed challenges to her singing abilities. Dion's candid acknowledgement of these challenges emphasizes the pervasive nature of stiff person syndrome and its ability to affect multiple facets of an individual's life. Celine Dion's journey with stiff person syndrome sheds light on the complexities and challenges associated with rare neurological disorders. While the scientific aspects of the condition are critical for understanding and managing it, the human side, as exemplified by Dion's personal struggle, adds a poignant dimension. Her story serves as a reminder of the resilience required in the face of unexpected health battles and the importance of raising awareness about lesser-known medical conditions. And speaking of celebrities with rare medical conditions, Bruce Willis has been going through the same thing as Celine Dion, if not worse. In April 2022, it came to light that Bruce Willis was dealing with aphasia, a condition that messes with his ability to communicate. Following the 2022 announcement that the actor was retiring following an aphasia diagnosis, his family gave a difficult update through Demi's Instagram account. The five women explained in a joint Instagram post that the actor's condition had sadly progressed into frontotemporal dementia, known as FTD. They shared, "Bruce's condition has progressed and we now have a more specific diagnosis, frontotemporal dementia. Unfortunately, challenges with communication are just one symptom of the disease Bruce faces. While this is painful, it is a relief to finally have a clear diagnosis." The family statement continued, "As a family, we wanted to take this opportunity to thank you all for the outpouring of love and compassion for Bruce over the past 10 months. Your generosity of spirit has been overwhelming, and we are tremendously grateful for it." Concluding the heartbreaking announcement, they added, "Bruce has always found joy in life and has helped everyone he knows to do the same. It has meant the world to see that sense of care echoed back to him and to all of us. We have been so moved by the love you have all shared for our dear husband, father, and friend during this difficult time. Your continued compassion, understanding, and respect will enable us to help Bruce live as full a life as possible." The letter was signed, "The Ladies of Willis Moore." After this, there was a lot of talk among Bruce's fans, speculating that his health was on a decline. Confirmation came from his daughter, Tallulah, who revealed on a recent episode of The Drew Barrymore Show that her father's condition, frontotemporal dementia, was not improving. Tallulah explained why her family chose to be open about the diagnosis with the public.
So, we're there and we're watching Rumor, and, for me, I'm the youngest of, I call it the first litter.
Yes.
So I'm the youngest of the first litter.
The 29-year-old revealed to Drew, despite his condition, he remains unchanged, and I've come to realize that's the best outcome we can hope for. She went on to express the special connection she still shares with her 68-year-old father, a movie star, emphasizing the love they continue to share despite the challenges of frontotemporal dementia.
Twofold. I think on one hand, it's who we are as a family, but also it's really important for us to spread awareness about FTD.
When Barrymore asked her guest why she and her family are so open about the disease, Tallulah replied, "If we can take something that we're struggling with as a family to help other people, to turn it around to make something beautiful about it, that's really special for us," she continued. "And part of what's been a really beautiful way for me to heal through this is becoming like an archaeologist to my dad's world, to his little trinkets and doodads." Moreover, according to Closer magazine, Demi Moore also experienced heartbreak when her ex-husband Bruce Willis couldn't recognize her. The 60-year-old actress, upon returning from a trip to Italy during the summer, reportedly faced the heartbreaking reality that the die-hard actor, currently battling frontotemporal dementia, was no longer able to acknowledge her. Bruce and Demi were married in 1987 and remained together for 13 years, during which they had 3 daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah. An insider said Demi kept in touch with the kids and Bruce's wife, Emma Hemming, but she had no idea he'd gone so far downhill. While Demi was in Italy, the insider alleges Bruce's memory of her faded. They added, Demi could tell he really didn't recognize her. Despite the challenges he faces, the source suggests that Bruce can still recognize his current wife, Emma, and their children on occasion. According to Closer, there are moments when he expresses joy, particularly when his eldest daughter, Rumor, enters the room with her new baby, Lou. However, the insider also noted that Bruce can exhibit aggression and is undergoing a noticeable physical decline.
What I'm learning is that dementia is hard. It's hard on the person diagnosed. It's also hard on the family. And that is no different for Bruce or myself or our girl.
Doctors believe that the type of dementia afflicting Bruce Willis is just one among various forms that this condition can manifest. Determining the specific type is crucial as it influences the required care and sets expectations for both the patient and their family members. Moreover, there is no cure or way to slow the progression of frontotemporal dementia, a doctor said. Because it's less common than Alzheimer's disease, there probably hasn't been as much research, and there haven't been any treatments that have been shown to be beneficial. However, in a recent interview, Bruce Willis's wife, Emma Hemming Willis, shared that it is challenging to determine whether the actor, renowned for his roles in Die Hard and Pulp Fiction, is aware of the extent to which his condition has deteriorated. Speaking to today's Hoda Kotb, she revealed that she has been a care partner for her husband since the moment of diagnosis.
Honest and open household. And, the most important thing was to be able for us to say what the disease was, explain what it is.
Emma characterizes Bruce as the gift that keeps on giving, highlighting the valuable lessons of love, patience, and resilience that he continues to impart to their family in the midst of their challenges. Hemming Willis is actively engaged in advocating for individuals grappling with frontotemporal dementia, FTD. This condition encompasses symptoms such as emotional challenges, communication difficulties, struggles with walking, and obstacles in the realm of work, as detailed by the National Institute on Aging.
Because when you know what the disease is from a medical standpoint, it sort of all makes sense. So it was important that we let them know what it is because,
Frontotemporal dementia can often be misdiagnosed, and to finally understand what was happening so that I could be into the acceptance of what is, it doesn't make it any less painful, but just being in the know of what is happening to Bruce makes it a little easier, Hemming Willis said. She further went on saying, dementia is hard. It's hard on the person diagnosed. It's also hard on the family, Hemming Willis said, and that is no different for Bruce or myself or our girls. When they say this is a family disease, it really is. However, Moonlight creator Glenn Gordon also shared his views on Willis's health condition while he was working with him. When Willis's late 1980s ABC series Moonlighting became available to stream on Hulu, for 5 seasons, Willis and Sybil Shepherd revolutionized the will they or won't they couple on TV, and the actor was eager for the world to see the show again on streaming, according to Moonlighting creator Glenn Gordon Caron. The process to get Moonlighting onto Hulu has taken quite a while, and Bruce's disease is a progressive disease, so I was able to communicate with him, before the disease rendered him as incommunicative as he is now, about hoping to get the show back in front of people, Caron recently told the New York Post. I know it means a lot to him. Caron shared that he has remained in contact with Willis's wife and 3 older children since colleagues on the sets of the actor's recent films expressed concern about his well-being before the diagnosis. In an interview with the New York Post, Caron mentioned, I have tried very hard to stay in his life, Caron told the New York Post, adding, the thing that makes his disease so mind-blowing is that if you've ever spent time with Bruce Willis, there is no one who had any more joie de vivre than he. He loved life and just adored waking up every morning and trying to live life to its fullest. Caron informed the Post that FTD has left Willis largely incapable of communication, likening it to perceiving life through a screen door. However, he expressed the belief that Willis can still recognize him. Caron stated that his sense was that in the first 1 to 3 minutes, Willis knew who he was. He noted that Willis was not completely verbal anymore and has lost his previous avid reading habit. Despite the absence of those language skills, Caron emphasized that Willis is still fundamentally Bruce. The creator further remarked that when you're with him, you understand that he's Bruce, and you're thankful that he's present, but the joy of life is no longer there.
And I guess eventually somebody said, what about that Bruce Willis fellow? And they offered him, he had a very, very, very smart, shrewd agent.
In any case, it is heartbreaking to witness beloved celebrities like Celine Dion and Bruce Willis facing the devastating impacts of rare diseases that threaten their illustrious careers. Celine Dion, with her unparalleled voice, and Bruce Willis, with his iconic performances, have brought joy and inspiration to millions. Their struggles with these debilitating conditions not only highlight the fragility of human health, but also remind us of the profound challenges that even the most admired figures must endure. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.